democracy goes back to the essence of democracy, to the Greek origin of the word democracy, which is government of the people. Abraham Lincoln talked about government of the people, by the people, for the people. By this definition, China is a democracy. But the debate over democracy is not about its essence, but by the way it is implemented. In the Western system, voting is very important. The separation of powers, the executive, judiciary, and legislative, these are very important considerations in Western democratic forms. And China, at its best, is philosophical about the moral basis of centralized governance. And we go back to Kongzi, to Lao Tzu, how to govern, which has always been the preoccupation of Chinese philosophical thought. So China will find its own way towards achieving the democratic ideal. China is viewed as a threat to a lot of people because of its sheer size and because of the unity of the Chinese people. If China were like India, divided by language, divided by religion, divided by caste, I don't think the US will be worried at all. But does it mean that China wants to be a superpower, the way the Soviet Union was, or the way the US is, or wanting to pass judgment on other countries, or wanting to export its governing system, its philosophy to others? China is too old, too wise, ever to want to do such a thing. Let's be good neighbors, let's be good friends. Let's try and help each other. That is the Chinese approach. So it's a very different mentality from that of the West, which has a missionary tradition. The Americans, without embarrassment, call themselves an exceptional power with a manifest destiny, which is to spread its values to the whole world. But China, I don't believe, will ever have such an instinct. There will be some inevitable conflict between the US and China. And it will go on for many years. But one day the US will realize that China's nature is different from the nature of the US. And that because the natures are different, there is a greater possibility of coexistence and cooperation. But China should persist because this will decide war and peace in the world.